We went. Oh. Hey, I bought a bunch of the Arborvitae Green Giants from Bill last year, and I put in all around my pool area, and I installed a soaker hose on them. Bad idea. Don't use a soaker hose, because where the pressure was the highest, they died. So I came back and bought some more from Bill, and he suggested I do a drip irrigation system. So I put the drip irrigation system in, and they're coming in beautiful right now. Nice and green, healthy, and they look great. So my wife's happy now.
Well, that's what it's all about. And the drip irrigation works well because it delivers water directly to the tree uniformly along the whole line, rather than like a soaker hose where at the beginning of the hose you get lots of water and at the end you get very little. So with a soaker hose you end up overwatering in some spots and underwatering in others. So your trees don't perform well or uniformly. So give us a call if you have any problems or want to discuss irrigation of trees and shrubs, and we'd be glad to try and help you out. Our telephone number is 215-651-8329, and we have thousands and thousands of trees, plants, and these are cherry laurel. They're great for a miscellaneous hedge with various colors and textures. This will have a white flower in the springtime, and it can be in a little bit of shade if necessary. It's called skip laurel. We also have a lot of large arborvitaes and field-grown trees and shrubs here at Highland Hill Farm, and we do specialize in delivery and planting. So give us a call, 215-651-8329. This is an andina. It gets to be about 3.5 foot high. It'll have a white flower in the early summer, and then it'll have red berries in the fall. And it stays evergreen during the winter, and turning red. It'll have red foliage into the winter. We're at Highland Hill Farm on Route 313. Give us a call, 215-651-8329. These are 4-foot emerald greens in pots. Just give us a call at 215-651-8329. These are some of our small perennials here at Highland Hill Farm. As you can see, we have a wide selection here for you to shop for. And again, we also have Japanese red maples and a lot of other items here on the farm to come take a look at. Again, 215-651-8329. These are green giant arborvitaes. These are our 3 to 4 foot green giant arborvitaes that we deliver and plant all throughout the East Coast. Again, a good plant for a border. Can be planted with other items to give a mixed hedge effect. So it's not all like soldiers and all. This is a bed of our 3-foot Leland cypresses. Great for a hedge or border. Can be planted with other trees and shrubs. Give us a call at 215-651-8329. We're here at Highland Hill Farm on Route 313 in Fountainville, PA. I'm Bill Hurst doing the photography. I own the Highland Hill Farm. And this is Mike Lewis of Lewis Wholesale Nursery. Mike is one of the premier growers that we use here at Highland Hill Farm. We also grow a lot of arborvitaes, but we are supplied by Mike. He's right across the street from our nursery and our operation. And Mike is an expert on raising arborvitaes. Mike went and graduated from the Longwood School in Chester County, Pennsylvania, and he's a premier grower in Pennsylvania, world-renowned grower. I shouldn't say that, but that is the truth. Everyone in northeast Pennsylvania and the eastern seaboard who raises arborvitaes and nursery stock knows Mike Lewis here. So he's well known, and he's going to talk to you today about arborvitae trimming and how to trim them properly. And these are small arborvitaes, a Zebrina, green giant, and an emerald green. Okay, Mike.
All right, what you want to do with your arborvitae is, when you prune them, you want to encourage them to have a single stem. Just one stem coming up out of the middle, like right here. What you want to do is knock back some of these extra stems. Here in the Northeast, we get a lot of wet, heavy snow, and if you have too many stems, they have a tendency to pull apart. Most of the time, they'll spring back, but sometimes you might get some breakage. So what we like to do is take the hedge shears and knock these tips back just a little bit, which will encourage a fuller, fatter plant, as well as keeping it up into a single stem. In school, we were always taught, when in doubt, cut it out. So you always want to, don't be afraid to take a little bit of foliage off the tree. Here, none of these plants, branches will come up into a single stem anymore, or into a multiple stem. You cut them back, this stem will dominate. Here on the Green Giant, we're going to do the same thing. Just this is a fairly full plant, so we're just going to tip it back all the way around to make a nice, fat, heavy plant. On Green Giants, we get a lot of vigorous growth, so you always want to make sure you just knock your tips back just a little bit, because they'll stretch out because they grow so fast. On the Emerald Greens, it's a much fatter, fuller plant, so you don't have to shear them nearly as hard. Just tip them back, go around the plant, and again, you have a couple little stems developing here. Just trim it back, so you just have one stem coming up to the top, and that'll make a nice full plant, which is what you want.
Okay.
That's it. Have a good day at Highland Hill Farm.
Okay, thank you very much, Mike. We'll see you.